Today we are looking at luxury homes in Kyle, Texas. Today we are in the Six Creeks neighborhood looking at Coventry Homes. They are a home builder here in Kyle, and they offer a wide range of homes, and today we are specifically looking at their luxury line. So what makes their homes luxury? So a lot of different things. They have more upgrades than typical. They have bigger homes, and they also have wider lots. So that's really what's going to add the price point to increase, is the wider lot. So all of these homes are built on a 70-foot lot, which is pretty large. It's about as large as you get for a typical builder. And the reason is, you know, the smallest the lot can go typically is around 40 feet. And that's where you get the entry-level homes, the narrow homes. And, you know, if you think about it, you could fit two homes if you have a 70-foot lot, you could fit two 35-foot homes or one 70-foot home. So that's kind of why the price point increases so dramatically. Is just you can put less homes on it, so that the homes have to be more expensive to compensate for that. So this is Coventry Homes, and we're in the Six Creeks neighborhood in Kyle, Texas. So this is West Kyle. This is a new development, a master plan community, and they've been around for a while. The Six Creeks neighborhood has been, and there's still a ton of active building. When I was driving through here, I saw 14 model homes are available, and that's across probably 8 builders, I'd say. This is a massive pantry. I don't have a pantry right now, and I'm really jealous of that. Some things that I've noticed, they have built-in appliances. So built-in microwave and oven, built-in stove. You typically find this in like the $500,000 range and up in Austin, Texas. Otherwise, the stove is just gonna come as a standard stove. You have a nice dining area, and then this, when I was picking houses to tour, this is the main reason why I wanted to look at this house, is they have this massive, I believe they call it a Texas patio. So it's just this huge patio. It's completely covered. I would totally put in a fan right there. Personally, I'd probably put in a TV. Well, they already have TV mounts right there. So I put in a TV and make this like a college game day kind of situation. One thing I really like about this neighborhood is a lot of times when builders come in to develop an area, they'll just, you know, go through everything and tear it all down. But they have left a lot of the natural trees in. And it's very common to be looking in a neighborhood and all their trees are tiny because they just got planted, like these ones. These ones are, you know, probably a few years old. They're not the biggest trees. They have a nice big side yard, not the biggest backyard here. But then, you know, they have these ones, which are, they've got to be 10, 15, 20-year-old trees. So I really like having the mature trees. It always makes me sad when developers have to, you know, level a whole lot, because it's kind of nice just having extra shade and feeling like you're not just always in a brand new development, because it takes 20 plus years for those trees to grow out. And until then, it feels just kind of off. I'm a big tree guy. Okay, let's keep going. I actually got my shoes all wet, so I'm gonna kick these off. This is the primary, and I really like this bathroom. So they have 2 sinks, a standalone tub. They don't frost the glass, but I realized recently that you could just buy like a sticker and just frost it yourself, and it's really easy to do. And I like this shower a lot. It looks like they at one point had the glass here, but maybe had to take it out and are still working on it. So this will probably be all glass, frameless as well. So it's gonna look great. Nice walk-in closet. So the homes today that you're gonna see are all gonna be over 700,000, which is kind of the upper price point, especially in this Six Creeks neighborhood. You know, in some areas in Southeast Austin, that upper price point goes up to $1 million. Similar build of homes, it's just more expensive based on the location. So I think if you're interested in higher end luxury homes, but don't want to pay the price tag, some of these suburbs have some great options for you. Because there's really like the same builders that are there are the same ones here. And it's not like they're doing anything different. They just have higher costs. It costs them more to pay the labor. It costs more to buy the land, you know? So I like touring these ones to kind of see what does luxury cost at a reasonable price. So that is it on this one. 3-car garage. Not very typical on on some of the homes that I tour. A lot of the new construction homes only have 2-car garages. This also has a nice office space, which I really like. So that is it for this one. We're gonna be checking out some more Coventry homes. This one is priced at $718,000 and it is 2,766 square feet. So let's go on to the next one. This next house is 2,879 square feet and it is coming in at $712,000. And there's quite a few differences from the last house and I want to see if you can pick up on them, because personally I felt it right as soon as I walked in. So the first thing that I noticed is the ceilings in this one are higher and they have these cutouts, which I'm pretty sure the last one didn't have. I might be wrong on that, but it really was a noticeable difference for me. So again, this one is by Coventry as well, and it's about $5,000 difference from the other one, and it's 100 square feet bigger. So I believe this one's also cheaper than the last one. And there are definitely some things that feel a little bit cheaper. So first thing I noticed is the kitchen isn't as big. The backsplash is very different on this one versus the last one. I think I prefer the last one more than this one. In here, the pantry is a lot smaller. The last one had a massive pantry. Here they have another mudroom here, but it feels kind of clunky compared to the last one. It was a nice seamless entry point. They have this big fireplace that extends all the way up to the ceiling. I really like. And I also thought it was really nice. This is the dining area, and it's like this massive space with a lot of natural light. It's really, really nice. One thing I think I skipped was walking in. You have this second bedroom off to the front that has its own bathroom. Both of these homes have a 4-bed, 3-bath. So you have 2 bedrooms off to the front and then 2 bedrooms off to the back. So over here, this is going to be the office here right off of the kitchen next to the fireplace. And here you have the same thing. You have the patio on top, or not the patio, the covering on top, and the extended patio with a lot of the natural trees. This one actually has a better view than the last one did. And both of these ones are on a hill. So the yard is, you have to go downstairs to get down to the yard, but you do have a better view looking out. There's kind of this flex room here off to the back of the house. My guess is it's probably like a playroom or like a hangout room. And then over here you have another bedroom back here, and then a bathroom as well. And then the best for last, you have the primary bedroom back here. Nice big windows opening to the back. Oops, the camera's getting all crazy. Okay, nice big windows. The other one had the freestanding tub. This one does not. So it does have a tub still, it's still separate, but it's not a freestanding one. We still have the dual vanity sinks. You have the dedicated shower. And this one actually has 2 walk-in closets. This one's a really great size. And the other one's a little bit smaller. Yeah, a lot smaller. This one's like half the size. So that is it for this house. Again, same price point, same builder, but the floor plans are very different. I personally prefer the first one over this one, but these ceilings are also just massive. I mean, if you can tell the height from the top of the cabinets up is impressive. And then, I mean, this is the door frame. This is an 8-foot door frame, and it has a ton of space on top of it. It's probably another 6 feet. So I'd say that's a 15-foot ceiling, which is very large experience, much more luxury, and you wouldn't find that in a lower priced home. So I like this one, but I still prefer the first. We're at the last house of the day. This one is the biggest house for the cheapest price that we've toured today. It has my favorite backyard, but it has my least favorite layout. Let's go check it out. This home is 3162 square feet. It's a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, and it is $689,000. So, just like with the other homes, you walk in, you have elevated ceilings, you have big cutouts, making it feel really big and nice in here. Off to the right, you have the dining room coming in with some natural light coming in off the front. And then you have a big kind of circle area. I don't really know what to call this. You make your way through, you have the living room and your kitchen. This home has the best storage of the 3 homes. I'm a sucker for cabinets on the sides of islands and on the back. This one just has it on the sides. I think it's just a great way to use space and store extra stuff, but I'm a big storage kind of guy. So very similar to the other ones that we've seen. You know, they have the built-in appliances. This one seems a little bit lower quality than the other ones, but same stuff. It's got smaller pantry, but what it does have, the other ones didn't have, was this extra, I don't know if you call this like a butler's pantry, but this is some extra storage. Definitely a good place to store your bigger appliances like a KitchenAid or an air fryer or something like that, and you just have a lot of storage through here. This is right off the dining room. When you come in here, you have their same little mudroom setup, washer, dryer. Again, it's a 3-car garage, which is really, really nice. The fireplace this time had limestone on it, whereas the other one just kind of had a tile. Behind the fireplace is probably like a game room, hangout room, loft style area. A flex room is what they typically call that. So I'm guessing you're more likely to keep the living area for sitting and the back area for TV. That's my guess. That's how I think they intended to use, but probably not what I would want to do. Dining area. And then this is, like I said, my favorite backyard. So I'm gonna go check it out. So the last 2 backed up to kind of natural space. This one backs up to some other houses. And I love that they have a usable backyard. They still have the natural trees and then this massive extended patio. So the other ones had this section where it's kind of vaulted, but then this one has the extension through there. So I think it's really nice. I love the shade that it brings, this tree, and then I like that the grass is flat. As someone with young kids, I like flat grass. My current house is kind of on a hill and it gets annoying. So I like a flat lawn whenever I can get one. Okay. Then let's come in here. This is the primary. It's right here facing the back of the house. I like this primary bathroom the best of the three. You have two really big vanities. I like having the tub tucked away. I'm not a big tub person, so that doesn't matter to me. But then the shower is a lot bigger than the other ones. I like that it's potentially big enough for two people. I like having two shower heads, so that's probably something I would add to it. And then in here, you have a big walk-in closet. A lot bigger than the other two that we toured. So, this house definitely has the good storage. It has the best backyard, the best storage, but my least favorite layout. So let's go cut across the house. Yeah, just a normal bedroom. We've seen them in all the houses, they all look the same. The flooring I don't love in this one. In the second house, I believe it was like a light brown flooring. I really liked that. I think it was the first house. This is the office. I like that they tucked away the office off of the kitchen living area. So if you need it to be quiet for those Zoom calls, you definitely have that. This one has an extra half bathroom. And then in here, you have the last two bedrooms and then an interesting setup here. So you have the room, and the room has its own sink. Then you cut through this door and you access the toilet and the tap and the toilet, tub and shower. And then on the other side, this room has its own sink. So each room has their own sink, but they share the tub and the toilet. It's an interesting setup. It's less common, I would say. So that is it on this house. And the reason why this is my least favorite layout is for two reasons. One, I don't like having like a flex room tucked away. I like being able to see all the way through. So personally, I would rather like to have clear line of sight from the kitchen all the way into the flex room where the kids are gonna be. But my kids are younger, so that's more important to me right now. I don't like having dining rooms right off of the entryway. That's a personal problem. And I might be the only one that thinks that way, but I don't like dining rooms in general, so I don't like it when it's right off the front. And then the third thing I don't like about this layout is that bathroom setup. I think if you're gonna have a Jack and Jill bathroom, just make it a normal Jack and Jill. You know, it doesn't need to have this weird funky setup with two sinks and everything, but you know, the finishes are great. I like the area. I like what they've done with the homes here. And again, this is the luxury style home that you're gonna find in Kyle, Texas. So this one's at $689. The most expensive one we toured was $718. So really, you know, low 700s, you can find some of the higher end homes in the area. So that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions about relocating to Austin or Kyle or anywhere else, feel free to give me a call. There's my contact info. Reach out if you have any questions, and I'll catch you in the next one.